Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. So today we're going to talk about PakUI for the TrimUI brick. Okay, this just came out the other day. I had other things to make videos on, so I didn't jump right on this, but so here it is, PakUI. Now I'm going to start off right out the gate with a negative. Okay, I do like PakUI. I like what it adds to what you call it, MinUI, or yeah, it's layered on top of MinUI is what it is. So I like what it adds to MinUI. It makes it a little fuller, although the idea of MinUI is to be minimalist. So just kind of text, pick your game and go. So it kind of strays away from that. The real negative here is in MinUI, on the TrimUI brick, you didn't have LED control. NextUI, that just recently came out, gave us LED control back. So you could have your TrimUI brick, a version of MinUI called NextUI, and control your LEDs. PakUI, you lose that LED control, but you gain BitPal. As you can see, my BitPal is neutral. He's level 4. And what BitPal does when you go in, let me exit. See, he's crying because I'm leaving. He's all like, "What the hell, guy? I thought it'd be a lone thing." I did not mean to stick with you, dude. Oh, yep. Time to upset you. We're going to exit. So when you go into BitPal, first thing it does is give you a random gaming fact. Konami code activated, gaming powers unlocked. Normally it gives you a fact, thanks. A second ago it was telling me how missing number from Pokemon Red and Blue was not a glitch, it was a placeholder that Nintendo forgot. Now it's just telling me this bullshit. Oh, no, here it is. Galaga's iconic dual ship feature was originally a programming bug that developers turned into a feature. So then, when you go into BitPal, you'll see what level he is. There's his mood. Mine's now surprised. Down there it says achievement staying awake. And what you can do with BitPal is you go in, you can look at mission history, you can check your BitPal status. So he's level 4. I have 42 EXP out of 250 to level him up. He's surprised. I've completed 7 missions and I have none active. So then you go start new mission. And this is neat. I actually like this feature for emulation because we always have just tons of games on these things and you can't ever stick to one, and BitPal helps you discover new stuff. It's great. Here we go. So this wants me to play a game. I can pick one of these missions. Play a game from Neo Geo Pocket Color. Play Explore from Pico 8. There's the downfall. Explore is the launcher, so even if I got that mission, I couldn't really complete it. I did notice that BitPal loves to pick my BIOS files. Almost every mission will have something like an option for Explore or my PS1 BIOS or whatever. And obviously, I can't complete that mission. The last time I hit Surprise Game, it picked my PS1 BIOS and I couldn't complete it, and he got all mad because I had to abandon the mission. So let's try Surprise Game. The top one lets me pick a game. The middle one tells me what game. Game switcher will be disabled. Let's start whatever game BitPal picks. It just picked Mario Time Machine. It did. Never really played this. So now BitPal's not just saying turn it on and turn it off and you're good. See, watch, if I exit, BitPal still says I have the mission. Normally it tells you. Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, one active mission. Sorry, my autofocus won't turn off now, but anyway, normally it'll tell you what I got to do, and you can start up to 5 missions. I did not mean to go into start mission again. Sorry. When you hit start mission, it takes I don't know, a few seconds to go in. Choose your mission. You can stack up to 5 at a time. See, right there, play GBC BIOS. It keeps picking BIOS files and shit that I can't play. So, and I only have GBC BIOS in here, so I can try and get the, Game Boy Color logo when it boots up, but whatever, BitPal. See, he's going to be mad at me now. So other than that, PacUI gives you, kind of that, what was that, emulation station where you got the big long slides across the screen. If you add that artwork or get on Wi-Fi, it'll scrape it, and then you'll see, like, the corner of those pictures from that old theme. I'm having an issue with the Wi-Fi on it. When I go into Wi-Fi, and I'm not going to do it because it's some of my work info will pop up. But when I go into Wi-Fi, select my work Wi-Fi, it is not passworded. So it'll take me to a screen that's like, enter your password. There's no option to skip it, or it doesn't recognize it's unpassworded. So I just exit out or enter without putting in anything. Then it pops up and says no password entered, and it kicks me out. So apparently you have to have a password, or I'm just doing it wrong. Would you not go to sleep? It also goes to sleep really fucking fast. So then we get Game Switcher, Pack Manager, PacUI. Welcome to Pack Manager. So right here, I can go into gaming, BitPal, install ROMs, favorites, game tracker, Moonlight, all that stuff. Pick a random game, add a collection. So you can make your own collection, so you don't just see, like, your systems, Game Boy, Game Boy Color, Nintendo, Super Nintendo. You see, like, collection 1, or you can make, like, Final Fantasies, you can make Metroid games, and then you can put them all in there, and then, yeah, it's like a customizable favorites, I guess. And then, of course, media, settings, and visuals. Let's jump into that. Oh my god, does it actually have LED support? I didn't see this yesterday. Oh, I gotta install. Oh, see, this is why I do this stuff, guys. Oh my god, it gave me LEDs. Look at me being wrong and finding out on camera. Love it. Holy shit. I'm kind of digging the purple. What's magenta? That's a little too pink for me. What's multicolor? Oh, no, I don't want to do multicolor. I kind of like the green. Matches the little button. We're going to keep green. What do we got for effects? Color shift, breathe. Breathe, BitPal, breathe. Sniff is interesting. Chase. Oh, that's way too damn much. Let's just keep it static. Hell yeah, I didn't even know. I must have looked right past LEDs when I installed this, or I didn't go far enough in to find it. But now you know you can go far enough in the tools, find LEDs, install it, and there you go. Wow, yeah, there we go. I like this. I gotta... There we go, down the brightness of it. I am really sorry that fucking autofocus won't turn off today at all. And it's probably because of what I have on the screen. But I'm not going to turn it off because I found this the other day in that book I was talking about. Somehow ended up with a handheld anthology book and seen an interesting Nintendo fact that's been long forgotten to the pages of history. Anyway. So, I don't mind PacUI. I haven't set up Pico 8 for it at all. But let's see. Let's just load up a game. It'll run everything like the other ones, like MenuUI, NextUI, like everything. Okay, you don't lose any real functionality here. You can play all the same shit you played before. And the menu still acts just like MinUI because it's just layered over it. So you can change all your stuff. As you can see, I haven't done much with this. I set it up yesterday, messed with BitPal for an hour, and then got off there. So I didn't even get a chance to really dig through things like LEDs. But I didn't see them off the bat, so I didn't think they were there. That's my fault. But that's why I don't edit or cut my videos, guys. Because if I'm wrong about something, fuck, I'll prove myself wrong right on screen. So yeah, just like MinUI, you get the same, you know, you can go through and do all your hotkeys and set everything up. And I fucking hate those cars. So yeah, you know what? I probably should have connected it to the Wi-Fi at my house since it has a password, and then done all the box art. I'll do that this weekend sometime, hell. But for now, I didn't do it. But PacUI, I'll do an install guide on it starting next week. It's Friday, and I don't like shooting on the weekends because that's family time. But yeah, Monday, Tuesday-ish, I'll erase that. Damn, it goes to sleep really fast. I gotta find the sleep settings really badly. Don't think I'm gonna. Shove it in Pack Manager. Oh, you got screen capture too. Multi-disc input. Okay. There's actually a lot to play with here. Guess I can go ahead and install that. Let's go ahead and install the clock just for the hell of it. Yeah, see, I already got all that. Oh, no. Well, don't uninstall display settings. Okay, that's dangerous. I'm not going to do that. Alright, well, apparently there's still not really a way that I've discovered to stop sleep mode from just wrecking shop every damn time, every 2 minutes. It feels like it's faster than the MinUI sleep mode. And even faster than the next UI sleep mode. This shit goes to sleep in like 60 seconds. It's kind of annoying because if you don't quickly hit power, it damn near, it shuts down pretty much. So, but I like it. BitPal's a nice little feature to get you to play other games, get you to discover more of your library, because I don't care who you are. You know, anybody that does this, we have, look how fast it is. We have tens of thousands of games. We put them on all these handhelds, and we probably haven't actually played a fraction of them, because we all have our favorites that we play, and we just like having a big collection, and we don't ever really mess with the one, you know, something new. And BitPal will let you discover something new. Last night, it asked me to play Zen Intergalactic Ninja on Game Boy. I turned it on. I did the mission for BitPal, and it was like, play this for 6 minutes. I ended up playing through the whole damn game. It's not a very long game, but I ended up playing through the whole damn thing, and I kind of enjoyed it. I never played Zen Intergalactic Ninja on Game Boy. It's kind of a Mega Man, kind of Captain Planet style thing. It's interesting. I had a lot of fun with it. And like I said, it was a really quick game, and I'm doing a game challenge this year, so it gave me another game beaten on that. So, now for the fun stuff. You ready for what's on my screen? Long ago, when Nintendo was making Game Boy Color, they filed a patent for a pediatric sedation headset that you can hook to a Game Boy. That's right. You give it to your kids. They, you know, get it all plugged in because it has headphones, and they plug it into the Game Boy, and they're playing their games, and they're listening to the music, and it's got a little face mask to cover their mouth and nose, and breathe that anesthesia in, and they pass out. Obviously for medical purposes. it's just interesting they tried to do this. The Game Boy Pediatric Sedation Headset, aka Petty Sedate, Petty Sedate, I guess. Okay, but yeah, there it is.
Connecting the device to a Game Boy is displaying a video. The child is excited to receive a new toy. Prior to the surgical procedure, they benefit from being able to interact and play with the device. When it's time for the procedure,
Put in the Konami code and it gives them a lethal dose. I'm kidding. I'm just kidding. Anyway, I thought this was an interesting fact. I found it in that book I got, and then I had to look it up and was like, damn, they really did this. Dentists, doctors, whatever. I get the idea behind it. It's just some goofy shit, though. I mean, nowadays, I'm just like, what the fuck were you thinking? But, yeah, Nintendo trying to knock your kids out. So, yeah, I don't know. What's your guys' take on that bullshit? Let me know. I mean, hell, they might want to release this for the Switch or Switch 2, you know, pump some fucking Ambien through it or something, knock your ass out at night. You know, if you have trouble sleeping because you're gaming, put on a headset, listen to the retro sounds, and pass out. It's some goofy shit. Nintendo, you never fucking fail to surprise me. Yeah, bullshit ass company. Oh, you can go to hell. All right, guys. So, what do you think about PacUI? Is it something you're into? I know I just did a Next UI video. What do you think of BitBoy? Do you think BitBoy would be beneficial to you and your gaming? Do you think you would use BitBoy like I've been doing to rediscover your library of games and find stuff you never tried or never played? It's interesting. I'm going to try and level the hell out of my BitBoy and see how high level he can get. I know it's just a generic, like, text-based level. You don't ever see any real changes, but I don't know. Maybe the guys that develop PacUI will do something cool with BitBoy down the road with an update. So I think I'm going to work on leveling him. Well, that's it for today, guys. Got the video started late. It's storming like a motherfucker outside. And I work for an internet company, so I got to turn on one of my monitors and see how much damage we've suffered and how many customers are offline. Because I work for a WISP, wireless internet service provider. So anyway, I'm sure I got a lot of angry customers waiting for my phones to turn on in 8 minutes and call me and be like, "Do you know the internet's down?" So I can't get on Facebook and see my granddaughter's pictures. I hear that shit all the time. All right, I'm going to get to work. Let me know in the comments about the sedation machine. Let me know in the comments about BitBoy and PacUI. Other than that, I'll see you guys Monday when I make a video. If I remember Monday, I'll do a PacUI how-to. I'll do a fresh install of PacUI for everybody. It's actually quite simple. It's pretty quick and easy. We'll do that Monday. If I remember. If not, remind me on my Monday video comments and say, hey, what about PacUI? And then I'll do it the next day. All right. See you guys in the next episode.